Okay, those are working. I'm not sure. Let's put this locksmeat away. And honey. All right. Everything's on fire, but I'm fine. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. What if I don't? Let's see, let's see. Hey there. No, sorry, it's a private server that I've just got me and a couple friends on. If you're looking for a server to join, I've seen a lot of people looking for more people to play with through the subreddit for Valheim. There's usually people starting servers and looking for friendly people to join in with them. this hole back in. I think the thing that sucks the most about digging a hole is that it doesn't fill back up for the same amount that you got out of it. It takes quite a bit more usually. Everything's on fire, but I'm fine. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. Don't know how to get the activity feed to do what I want through Stream Elements. Like Eddie Murphy. All right. Shit. Oh, wolves, really? Well, at least I'll get a lot of wolf fur. Assuming that they make it this far, they're running through the plains. I'm thinking I'm going to give this little seed shack its own chimney. Yeah, the wolves aren't even making it to me. That hunt ended so quickly. So I think like that, and then right there. Let's go with let's see if smoke actually makes it even out of that. It's a pretty tight space. Yuck. Oh, and it's getting rained on too. Duh. Let me try again. We'll do like that to start. Now, I don't know. I really want to put a chimney now, but I don't know that it's worth it. Building. Let's see. Put one in the corner, one there, oh, one there, one there. Alright, well, looks like the smoke is willing to come up through that space. So... let's go like that. Go like that. Bum, bum. Okay, and then I need to cap it. Building. Wonder if that's enough space. Hmm. There we go. Let's go like that. And then push that one there. That one there. Is that one gonna go up and over? Two wood. One more tar and 2 wood. Okay. I think this is a better pathing. All right, switch this to just painting. And then go back to this one and we will do just the edges. Alright, we'll do some ground raising here. Get that one up. Get that one up. Okay, I need to fix that chicken farm so that it can be working while I'm working. And then I need to do the other one too. So let's drop off the stone. Let's drop off the monster parts. And the meat. Wow. Folder. Oh. God, my legs. Come crash like a suicide. Oh, I need to repair and grab wood. Repair. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one as I do with all the other stuffs, and kerplunk. Artisan press. Protective force is ready to be unleashed. Okay. I don't know what that does, but I want to make one just to find out. Ceramic plates. What was it? Ceramic plates, a Surtling core. Meow. Meow. Boink. Got lots of Surtling cores. A shield generator. Fueled by bones. 5 iron, 5 copper. That just got me excited. How big is this? Add bones. Can I add ancient bones? It doesn't take ancient bones. I don't have an infinite stack of bones around. I've got some. Oh, shit. Does it remove the mist? Gonna look it up. Did it destroy all the bones that I had put in it? What a fucker. It consumes the fuel based on damage. Interesting. Okay. Dude, these shield generators are dope. I could have my whole area protected against weather and unlikely have anything damaged. Well, I guess it's only damage. It's only preventing stuff from the outside damaging, so it's relative, I suppose. But still, that's could be cool. All right, let's see if I can move. Can I harpoon friendly animals? Harpy, 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 poon. Harpy, 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 poon. Harpy, poon. All right. So I think I'll have to grab some food to entice them to come over. All right. Okay, let's try this. Put the food over there for you guys. Oh, where'd the food go? Tricked you, bitches. Alright. Henny Hen, you're here. You've already eaten though. Shit. Alright, come on, hens. Come on, walking over. You're hungry. Okay, you two are very much stuck together. You ate. You all eaten. I want to make sure that you're not making anything with this one. This thing's pretty cool. And I guess you could probably, like, know that you're in it so you could ride the line if you're in a fight. I'm sorry, how are you dropping an egg? I thought... okay, sleep. Make it daytime so I can see. Alright, 2 chickens in there. Did I thought I put the piece of wood there, didn't I? Eggs! Eggs! I've got eggs! Okay. Now, if I can get more chickens up here, I could fit 6 in this space, but if I made this area bigger, do I think I could squeeze these guys in any tighter? Oh, they're practically occupying the same space now. I wonder if that'll still work. Oh, that food is on them, in them. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if I can get you back upstairs by dropping food in an accessible way for you. Okay, let's get some more food. Blah, 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 blah. Margaritas are amazing. Beer tastes gross. And fruity drinks? What are you, some kind of Republican? You know who says that though, right? The bad guy in every movie. The bad guy. Ooh, you drinking a fruity drink? No. Not the guy that gets the baddies. The guy that is the bad guy. The villain of the story. Yeah. And not because he wanted to be. I think you guys are watching different movies. but you like to get pegged right side up. Save space. Right? We're trying to save the world here, guys. Did I just hear a chickie cheep? Yeah, and don't bother washing it. Save a whale or something, right? Wasn't that something on South Park? Where they were like sitting on something? They were sitting on a stick? It was the new vehicle. It was like a it was a contraption that was like a big wheel, and you've probably seen these as like, you know, the future vehicle of like bicycle travel. And it's literally a big wheel that's like 6 feet tall, and you sit on a chair on the inside, and it's got some like electromagnet control to it that you sit still, and the wheel rotates around you, and you're sitting in the center of it like a big hula hoop. But on South Park, they did one of those, and you had to sit on a joystick of sorts. And it's like, oh yeah, that's how you control it. And everybody's just like, oh, okay. Like, they're all okay with it because he said that's how you control it. That must be accurate. Okay, I'll get you the clip. Why do you want to go for margaritas tomorrow? It's not like Cinco de Mayo or something, right? You're gonna sing the song? Shot, 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 shot. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying? Okay. Got 2 sets of hens currently trapezoided. Oh. That went way over them. What if I did this? Fuck. Hen, you're facing the wrong way. You dropped an egg in the wrong direction, bitch. Hey, how's it going, Rubino? Trying to fine tune this thing. I've got 4 hens in here right now, but it looked like one of them was turning, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to squeeze them together a little tighter. See if it helps prevent. See, that one's turned. I'm also not sure how tight together they can get before they just like aren't gonna function or anything, so I'm a little nervous about that. Because right now they're almost taking up 1 cubic meter or 1 square meter of space. Okay, it looks like they're all eating. They're all happy enough. I just don't want them turning. Alright, there's 22 pieces here. Boink. It's not like I need a million eggs, but I would like for this thing to be relatively efficient. And if I can make it smaller, that's cool too. Okay, I heard you eat hen. Am I? No. Let me see. No, that's monitoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gosh, I don't think so. No, they're going after my chickens. No! No! I just got them in there. Fuck. I hope they didn't kill any chickens. Let me see. Output, streaming, audio track 1. Oh! My mistake. Hold on 1 second. I figured it out. Audio track, let's see. Should be this. And then I go 1, 2. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to adjust some things earlier, and I realized that you followed me, and I never even noticed it because I'm using OBS, and I didn't configure the Twitch-based follow notification. So, 1, thank you for following. I appreciate it. I was like, God, they must have followed me because, like, they have showed up a few times now. But I never saw the notification, and so I went and looked through the Twitch, you know, like the Twitch history for channel information, and I was like, oh, shit, okay, yeah, they did follow. Why didn't I find out about it? And I figured out I'm supposed to go into Twitch's settings. They have an alert thing, and then I remembered, oh crap, I used to have a whole extra, like, piece of software that ran like associated with OBS, which I figured out was Streamlabs or Slabs back in the day. And once I figured that out, it was much easier to figure out stuff. But then now I'm still trying to sort through some things. I've got Stream Elements Live set up, the plugin for Stream Elements Live. So that's set up, and that seems to be working fine. But the issue that I find myself running into right now is I'm trying to make sure, because I'm trying to put myself out there in all directions to see, you know, what's what. I know that Twitch is still considered the best platform for streamers, like in terms of number count. But I know that Kick is a thing, and of course YouTube has streaming, and so I'm and then of course there's Facebook that still has streaming. I think they still have their Facebook gaming. I don't think they folded that, although I feel like I'm remembering that they might have. Facebook gaming exists, but it's Facebook gaming streaming is still technically active, but has been scaled back. The creator program ended in 2025. Yeah. So I feel like if I was going to stream to Facebook, it would just be as a way to try and reach more people, but still try and just bring people back to Twitch. But I don't want to, any place I'm streaming to, obviously, I don't want to exclude or have them feel excluded because of, not properly noticing chat or follow alerts or anything like that. So I've been going through it's not that it's hard, it's that there's too much information out there for different ways of doing things, and like every source says that they know the right thing, like, oh, this is the best, and it's like you can't all be the best. That's not how best works. Like I am familiar with this word. Everything isn't the best. So it's been a little confusing to try and look through old information, new information, what used to be versus what actively is, and figuring all of that out. So I went to Restream initially to look at multicast, but then I found out that in order to be able to... Okay. So initially, I wanted to tweak it so that I could at least listen to music while I was playing. And so back in the day, I had two pieces of software. I can't remember what one of them's called, but it doesn't matter because now Windows has that functionality built in. But the one that I did remember was virtual audio cable. Of course, it basically acts like a fake audio channel, like a stereo port kind of, or an audio output. And there was a separate piece of software that I had, which I now am able to take care of inside of Windows, that handled pointing different pieces of software towards different devices. And now that's built into Windows 11. You can just do it. So that's sorted. And so I made a dedicated channel for Discord, for anything that comes through Discord, so that like I'm in a channel with some friends who are just talking about they were just talking about Crimson Desert, but it's irrelevant to the stream because I'm not playing this with them. I'm not streaming with them. So I keep Discord muted unless I intend on having something relevant happening with the people on Discord. But I have the ability to just unmute and boom, it's there. And then I have Chrome and Firefox separated each into their own respective channels so that I have the ability to control. Say I wanted to play something on stream, I could just grab a Chrome or a Firefox tab and pull it up, and I'd be able to just click and have that audio without the audio of one of the other pieces of software pulling in also. So like I can go onto Firefox and start music like this. And so the thing that I found out was that OBS added a setting at some point in the last decade where they allow for now built into the thing, the VOD will use a particular audio channel if you choose to, rather than just squishing them all together. You can pick a specific channel of audio to send it to. So in OBS, I exclude Firefox exclusively from the 6th audio channel, the audio track. And then that way, while using Firefox to stream audio, it will never appear in the VOD on Twitch. So, said all of that because Restream, the free version of Restream, does not offer that functionality for me to exclude or specify a specific audio track that would eventually become Twitch's audio for a VOD. So that doesn't work if I ever want to listen to music or any copyrighted anything, whatever it may be. So like that's not helpful. So I quickly found that Stream Elements offers functionality within its plugin. It offers functionality to do multicasting within its plugin. So I grabbed that and have been using that. And then I'm remembering, like, I remember the existence of Stream Elements. And so then I'm trying to figure out, like, what all things are available to have come through on it. So I've got like an activity feed, but it's all old stuff, like from 10 years ago, from when I used Stream Elements. And so it's got, you know, all of these $1 donations because I was doing, I had some streamers, or I had some followers, and I had some streamer friends, and I was doing a like charity thing for donating to Wounded Warrior Project. And so a bunch of streamer friends came through and, you know, dropped $1 or $2 and carried on, hung out for a bit, whatever. So I have all of that still listed here, which is funny because it's from 10 years ago. But Stream Elements, for some reason, in the activity feed, didn't pull any of the new information from you following or there was a couple other people that stopped through chat at some point or another. One of them was one of the artists, and then someone else stopped in and they left to follow. One of the times they were here and chatted a bit. So follows happened, but I didn't notice them. I didn't see them. So then I have now fixed that, where from Twitch, I found where to get access to that function. So now I can see Twitch followers pop up on stream. Stream Elements is supposed to have a function also separately within itself to have a widget that will notify you about streams that are happening in that way. So I've been trying to figure out like how and why to get that sorted. I've got the multi-stream chat available, and I've tested it and verified that the 3 stream services do all come up in the OBS multi-chat. So that's working. That's great. But I can only see Twitch alerts currently because I can't figure out a proper way of configuring. I guess I'm just not sure. And I'm not sure how to test it. Like, I can test it on Twitch, but I'm not sure how to test it on Kick, or if there is even a test option. Maybe Google knows. It just says to use a third-party service. So Stream Elements built into it does have an event emulator that you can do basically a test. And I can do that, but it's testing through Twitch because Twitch is my default stream. Like, it doesn't seem to know that I want it to test from a different service, I guess. Unless I'm expected to log into the different variant of the service. I don't know. It's weird. It's a lot of stuff. Especially a lot of stuff to like try and learn all at once. Hey, look, I got a shield generator. So my buddy was like, hey, we're going to go fight the queen. I was like, okay. And so I made all the carapace armor, upgraded my shield and my sword, made a bunch of potions, realizing now that I need to find a meadow and raspberry farm because I have like no raspberries. And I thought Tasty Mead had a much more negative effect than it does. And its negative effect is that it reduces your health regen. So like if you're in a pretty healthy situation or you're using health potions, the Tasty Mead is actually pretty strong. So now I'm like, well, fuck, I don't have any Tasty Mead. I'm gonna need to cook some of that. I did also run out of fire resistance, so I might need to craft more of those. Well, I think I have a few in the other box. One thing I wanted to check while my brain is thinking of it before I forget of it and go 74 different directions again. How does this look? Does it glow? It doesn't. That makes me sad. It's not all glowy like the plant. Well, what about yellow mushrooms? Yellow mushrooms always glow, even when you throw them on the floor, right? So, what if I did yellow mushrooms? Yeah, it's still glowy, but not... So, this thing will be nice when I go to decorate, but I don't... There's so many things I want to do and so little time. I need raspberries for Tasty Mead for fights, but also I guess I don't need it because I'm not going to Ashlands yet. We killed the queen, but like this one shield generator that I made, I don't have any power cords. Surtling trophies would be a nice touch for sure. I've got those around here somewhere. And they definitely do glow. I wanted to see if I could try and land a Surtling trophy on a mount inside the headspace of a Wraith trophy to see if I can get that to like look cool. And then also, what if I could get the Wraith trophy to have the big silver sword sticking from the hand and it would look kind of fucking creepy. Oh, what if I don't know if it's possible. It'd be interesting if I could get a crown or like this glow light on the Wraith trophy around the head space, and it would look like one of the Nazgul that chase Frodo. Is that Nazgul? No, Nazgul's the name of their drakes, right? What are they? I'm disappointed in myself. Nazgul? I feel like Nazgul is the name. Is it Nazgul? Okay. I was like, I couldn't remember if Nazgul was the right name or if Nazgul was the name of... Oh, they can't reach? I don't want to give them... I feel like if I take that piece of wood out, they might escape. Yeah, I think they will. Let me put a piece here. Yeah, I just thought it'd be cool if I could get it to look like a Nazgul. bet they can reach the food like this. Let's find out. They are not reaching the food like that. Okay. So I'm sorry. Do the chickens lay eggs more consistently if they're near a heat source, or is this wrong? I know that the egg needs heat. Yeah, that's what I thought. But the Google result was, you know how Google has the AI result where it pulls information from the web pages in the results. Why aren't these bitches eating? They have a roof. I know that that's a requirement for them to hatch stuff, I believe, is that they're... Was it because... Oh, there was other barley. Could they just not eat because they saw the other one closer? And they were trying to get to it, but they couldn't turn? That's interesting. Yeah, they are happy now that they've eaten. They are no longer hungry. I am curious about how tightly packed I could get them, but realistically, I just need them looking forward all the time. As long as they don't pivot, then they're fine. I just honestly wish that I could put them on the cage bars. If I could put them on top of this and have the eggs fall through, that would just make my day. But sadly, such a thing does not do. It do not do the do. Let's see. I can put the potions away. I can put this here. I don't need the serving tray. Alright, so I should start seeing eggs piling up here as long as I'm in range. I don't know what render range is. Alright, potions. Buff potions. You're a buff potion. You guys are not buff potions. Boink, boink, boink. Okay. So, I'm thinking what I might do, because I laid the brick over all of this, what I might do is like build an interior space, and then like once I figure out how the space should look as an interior, wall it from there and, you know, keep going. But I'm not sure what all I want to do. I'm thinking that I am going to put a tower here, but I don't want it to go all the way to the edge. I want it to be smaller so that I can make like a nice walkway around the exterior. And then have a slightly smaller tower here and make it like an apothecary tower or something. And now that serving tray thing for placing, you know, consumables. That didn't exist last time I played. So last time I played, my efforts, let's see, let's call it 11:15 when I got the chickens fed and made them happy. We'll see how many eggs I get in 15 minutes. Yeah, so that serving tray thing didn't exist, and it was literally just use fine wood and bronze nails to make the item frame deal and go from there. And just a bunch of those. And that was a lot of those. You know what I might do? I might grab a stack of what... Oh, you know what? Let me get the... I got an idea. I got this bitch that I can put some weight in. Yeah, I think this is probably my first time doing Bog Witch then. I don't know when it came. I couldn't tell you, honestly, the last time I played before this. I just remember everybody that I was playing with quit, like, in the swamp while I'm just, like, enjoying life. I really like the swamp. I don't know why. Maybe it's because iron and getting to work with stone and all that. But I enjoyed the swamp, or the process of, you know, dealing with the swamp, at least. I wonder if there's a mod for a better wagon so that it doesn't slow down on weight, or that it's not as substantial. Because that I would be okay with. Oh. All right. And I guess one other thing I'll have to figure out is the... Yeah. Well, yeah. There's definitely... You know, it's really surprising. Did you ever play World of Warcraft or any MMO? Okay. Well, I feel bad that you never got to enjoy, like, the awesomeness that it was at one point. But in MMOs, pretty much every MMO, there is at some point in big boss fights, kind of like the boss fights here, there are mechanics, and they always have some kind of a tell. Now, because some of the mechanics are more complicated, like after the 7th fireball, then it's going to rain fire and you have to avoid where the fire is going to hit the ground, whatever, right? But usually when the fire is going to hit the ground somewhere, you would get like an indicator ring on the ground, so you know where it's going to hit and you just have to react and move out of the way. The amount of people that, like, can't be bothered to learn some of those basic mechanics that, like, they've been in World of Warcraft for a really long time, those kinds of things, mind-boggling. Like, I don't understand, like... I can appreciate that some people are just there to, you know, play the game how they want to play it and go about their business or whatever. But, like, you can't do the raid if you are unwilling to learn the mechanics. If you can't be asked to do the mechanics, you just simply can't do the raid. But, like, why you gotta come here and bring everybody else down and then also get mad that we expect you to learn how to do the raid. Some people, I swear, were that kind of cuckoo banana pants. I think if I do it this way, it can't be a very tall tower, but I think that this would be the only way to make it look decent. Can you tell me, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, because you said you're less into building and more into the gameplay. This this stair, right? This kind of annoying to walk up stair that it kind of makes you take this big leaping step. I saw online that there's supposed to be some way of making it play like easier to function by like stacking it in a weird way or something, and you're supposed to be able to like super fast or something, but I don't know what the gimmick is. Is that something you're familiar with? Oh, that actually seemed pretty quick. That's all right. It was one of those, like, you know how people like do their YouTube shorts and they're like, I'm going to show you 10 tricks that every player should know for Valheim. And then they like take forever telling you the one thing that you wanted to hear about. And so then you end up not watching the whole video because they wouldn't stop talking about other random shit. Like, oh, and then my sponsor of this and this. That is a good point. So I think my concern here is going to be size. Or height, I guess. Because I'm not touching Earth with this. And I can't touch Earth unless I go over to the edge. In which case, only a portion of it will be touching Earth. What if I were to do it like this? Alright, if I did it like this. Okay, so these ones are orange already on this side. A light orange. And a little bit of green on that side. So how do I reinforce it better without filling this room with a bunch of columns? I don't think I can reinforce it much better than you had players with a few thousands of hours with you learn basic stuff, speedrun and hack. Yeah, people do all sorts of things, I guess. It just blows my mind sometimes. Okay, so I guess maybe I should look at a little bit more about what those iron reinforced bars are going to do for me. Okay, so I'm not sure if they're there or not because I'm seeing this from before and they didn't say anything, but Potino Bowen from Kick listed as a follower a little while back, and it's showing on my Stream Elements, which implies to me that Stream Elements is able to see new followers and alerts of whatever kind from Kick. This will be way too small to be an apothecary's place unless it's tiny. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that happens in those games. Yeah, let me go look. Boop, boop, boop. I gotta say that I have never used iron reinforced stuff, and my understanding of the structural integrity in this game is pretty limited to oh, I didn't need to go that far. Go back one more. Probably don't need that much, but that's okay. My understanding of the structural integrity is pretty limited to, like, I understand items can go vertically so far, and I can understand that stone can go up to its maximum, and then stone acts as foundation for wood, and I know that iron reinforced wood is capable of doing stuff, but I don't know how much stuff it's capable of doing. So I guess I should probably learn a little bit about that so that I know what I'm doing with this. So I'm going to do some testing. Well, I'm just going to test right here because I've got this space to do it already. I'm going to just try a couple things. Okay. Can this just attach to the side? Nope. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely do a test world and just turn cheats on. Oh. So that's holding. But that, okay. So that's interesting, because some stuff, it only cares if it has a vertical. But that's red already. And that's orange. I've got a concrete support pillar right under here. So let me see this. Oh, I don't want that one touching that one also. I want to just see. Okay, so that can't go on like that. But I mean, this is all still technically no cost because you get all the cost back out of the material as it falls down. I did not realize that it cared whether it was touching on just a corner or not. Because when I centered it here, it can support it. But if I just have it touching a corner, it says no. Wonder how much. Wow. That's pretty cool that it can tell the difference there. It's a pretty deep orange there. Do I hear a wolf? I feel like I'm hearing a wolf. Hello? Reinforced iron bars? Are you forgetting physics? Physics. So I don't want to make it out of wood. And I honestly, I wish there was another wood panel of a different kind. Like if the trees from the Black Forest had like a old barn look to it or something, you know, like a darker color. Be nice. Okay, so next thing I can look at for testing is here. These are green. That's a yellow green. That's green, yellow green. So why is this one? Oh, I guess because no, that should be about this. Oh, I guess maybe because this is a no. These should be the same. They're in the center of the room. Really? The reinforced iron... Oh, you say iron beam? You mean the reinforced iron poles as touching the dirt? Touching earth? Okay. Move that out of the way. Okay, so if this is the center, trying to think of a way. Okay, hold on. So if reinforced iron beams are the strongest, does that mean you can, like, do a structure on stilts that is concrete on top of iron beams? But I guess the structural integrity doesn't reset the way that wood does when it's touching stone, though. So it might have some decent structural integrity, but it's not... I mean, that's doing more than I would have expected off of it, but this is passing to those that are passing to here-ish. Okay. I gotta figure out... One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's centered. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. One, 2.5. I might have to do a square one just to make it function properly. Okay, so I'm trying to think of if I can. It would cost way too much iron for me to do a bunch of supports. Blah, 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 blah. Put that in. So if I wanted to do the building above, I'm kind of thinking like, what if I start here with this in the center? It's touching. Okay. So now I'm going to be going through the stone. It's touching. I can I can cover it with whatever so that I don't have the metal bars showing. But I'm wondering, like, how far can I take this and have it be helping support a structure if I wanted, for example, to build a circular tower that was like this size. I'm wondering, like, if I did beams across or anything, like, would that actually add enough support, or would the expectation be that I need to have more support beams on the interior here? Let's say right here. So I guess the expectation would be probably to have something here. Oh, not there. These aren't lined up. Oh, I did them at different angles. I forgot about that. That's annoying. So I guess go like this. So if I did it like this, then the problem I would run into is the awkward positioning of it all. Even if I did line it up, it would still be here. Like if I lined it up perfectly with the two floors matching, then I'd have to put poles here and here to help provide support, and I don't think that would be worth it unless I was going to shrink the room size. I guess the other option is that sounds kind of stupider, but at the same time isn't. And you know what? Maybe I should keep this like this. Maybe I should keep this here for now, touching. The other idea that sounds like it shouldn't work, in my mind, sounds like it shouldn't work. If I build this tower, at least starting all the way on this outside edge, and run it from there. So what I could do is tweak the way that this is currently set up. I don't know why the stone cutter got broken down there. I didn't find anything down there. So I have added earth most of the way around this. It's not complete, but most of the way. So all of this is being considered foundation. If I tweaked... Oh, no, don't break that. Put that back. Did it go in the right spot? It did, okay. So if I bust out some of these... You're still touching, you're fine. Wow, I think a lot of this is still touching stuff and it's fine. I'm going to keep the ones that would be fully encompassed on the corners there. I don't think I finished my thought yet. So if I go like this, and instead of that being already yellow because I'm trying to build it further inward here, I could continue the shape that I've already got here and go up from here. And I can go pretty high taking this up further because most of this is going to be touching at least what it thinks is, you know, a good foundation, because it's got a little piece of dirt touching it. See, so that one didn't register, so I can boop, boop. Hey, there we go. What is the constant tree sound? I guess it's probably those bumping into each other. Okay, now, because this is going to be a tower, and I intend on it being more grand and want it to be bigger, I think what I want to do is drag foundation over here. So I think what I'm going to do is get rid of what I intended to be a door out here further. And I think what I'm going to do is put some earth here and just make it a, just make an iron door here as like a side exit instead of like a more, you know, grand door. I'll just make an iron door. There. Now that's all touching foundation, and that'll be so much stronger. There. And then I can just put an iron gate here, and that's fine. And then I can have this still drag some earth around. Yeah, I think that is nice. I'll have to make sure that the thing didn't fuck up any see that interior. I mean, that one doesn't go to anything yet, but let me see if I can. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, you barely even notice, but I don't know if it's going to fuck with the portal, but that's for the eventual Deep North boss, so it might not even matter. Yeah, who knows when that's going to be ready. Okay. Let me go to sleep so I can make it daytime. Actually, let me repair first. Oh, I forgot to check the chickens. It's been 35 minutes. I have no eggs on my person. 2, 3, 4. 5 eggs. Am I seeing more glistening back there? Are they dropping some eggs where they aren't supposed to? Yeah, they are. Bitches. I have to push them back a little bit. No, 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 no. Don't, no, you bitch. You squeezed out like a bitch. Okay. There's 4 of you. Where are you supposed to be touching? You're supposed to look this direction. Why are you looking the wrong way, bird? How do I make you be less like you, bird? How do I make you not? There's 3 eggs on the ledges. Well, I mean, at the very least, that does mean that they laid 8 eggs among 4 chickens in 34 minutes. Did you just pop an egg down under? Ugh. I need to scoot them back further. I broke my hammer. Fucking chickens. This bird is still fucking sideways. How do I get you to not be sideways, bro? Okay. Oh, you have an egg under your ass too. You guys are basically inside each other. Okay. What if I do this? What if I make it a little bit bigger? So you have some space. Now, what if I said, fuck it, and wanted to have you become a big group of birds? Yeah. Yeah. And then, what if I... Um, there's a few birds in there already. I want 9 total birds. If I do 9 total birds, oh, that egg just went flying over the edge. Okay. Here's my other curiosity. I put these in as like I wanted to make the floor stronger, right? But now that I'm building the other part taller, do I still need these? Let's find out. Getting some yellow. Yeah, I don't think I need these. Yeah, I don't need these at all. Okay, cool. And I'm only getting... I guess it might go dark orange or red if I took this out. Let's find out. Oh, red, red, red. Ooh, those are so red. Ah, come on, wood. Come on, wood, fall through the ceiling. Nah, you're not going to fall through the ceiling. That is a big scary that is all red like that. Meow. Meow. Save me a bunch of iron. I wonder what... Other than just going to crypts and whatnot, is there another type of iron? I know one thing that some people do. They will make a world and take, you know, whatever they need for exploration and whatnot, and they'll go find whatever biome they need more stuff out of. They might even use a specific seed that they know has like a strong quality swamp that has like dozens of spawns in it, and then they'll rebuild that seed repeatedly and keep farming it for iron. And when they log out of that one world, they log back in and are immediately, you know, back wherever their character is, so they come back over with all their stuff. I feel like that's kind of like portaling with your material, and it's like almost cheating, but not entirely. I guess it would just depend on where you stand on whether or not that should be allowed on your own situation. I think that's enough coverage. Yeah, it won't matter in the corners like that. Holy shit. That would take so much iron to do. This guy's got a test world where he is showing like how to do maximum build heights, and of course he's doing the tree trick, which I think probably everybody who's played for a while knows. And so he built one of these whatever they're called in the Black Forest, those fir trees or whatever. He built one of those, and he's of course playing, you know, in God mode to show what he's testing. And he went to the very top of it and plopped down ironwood poles. Oh God, it's already midnight? Fuck. I feel like I didn't accomplish anything. I mean, I guess I made a decision, and that's something. I guess the question would be, how tall do I want to make this tower? Do I want to go fucking nuts with it? I have a lot of stone and wood. So the issue with height that I've noticed, which part of how this is like they don't have a stone wall with a built-in window, right? So like if you want to put in windows, you have to use smaller pieces of stone, which negatively affects your structural integrity because it cares about, you know, each build piece and not the overall size per se, or weight per se, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. Here, let's see. That's, it should be, if I go here like this. Does it not care? I thought it cared about each individual block. Does it care about distance only? I thought it cared. I thought it was like you can only go, you know, well, I guess maybe that's just some way somebody phrased it before. You can only go, you know, 16 wood frames this way or whatever. So if I want to put in a window, it's as simple as take out a thing and put in whatever I want for a window. Is that going to update? Oh, that is struggling with just one piece, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Why? Oh, because it cares about positioning too, huh? No? Well, I'm confused. Why is that one orange? Okay, so I guess it cares that it's not a solid block under it. Okay, that one broke. Put that under there. Okay. Why? I don't understand. Why does this seem to care? Why is it not getting its weight distributed vertically? Is it because it's touching the side blocks, or is it just like not updating its color? It's got to just be that it's not updating its color, right? Or was it because I didn't build it on it? I don't understand. Let's try this. So it's definitely worse structural integrity to be on that, but it's better than it was a second ago. But why is it worse than its neighbor? Because of the gap? Because if so, if it's because there's a gap, then how am I ever going to fit any window work in there? I guess that would be iron bars. Let's see. It's a greenish yellow. It might be something where I've got to do a cheat mode world just to test some shit. See, because that goes red right there, and I feel like that shouldn't, because that's red. So that's one block higher because of the gap. That's annoying. All right, let's see. All right. Oh, that updated. And did you update to? No. Did you update? No. Stream Elements is a weird bitch. All right. That doesn't make sense. Because, like... Oh, that's not deep red anymore? So it just took a while to update? But you can go even higher? Okay, let me do this real quick. Duplicate. Why don't I see the word duplicate? Okay, no duplicate. Add source, browser, alert. Okay, that didn't alert. Fuck. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work. Hmm. Oh, I wonder if that's different. Oh, that's annoying. Wow. Wow. Oh, didn't want that. That's wild. I'm just testing something. That one's not even playing now. The fuck? So that didn't even. Stream Elements is weird. Oh, fuck. It got late. It got real late real quick. Okay. Let's repair this shit. Close that. Close that. Oh, that's the one I threw out. Okay. So there's gonna be, or should be, a bunch of little baby chickies gonna hatch in here. Yeah, all them eggs is warm. Okay. So I'm gonna get 9 chickens, and once there's 9, I'm gonna kill all the others and have only 9. And then I will see if I can get them all lined up and dropping their shits out the back and not making messes. Okay, let me try this again. I was going to do a test on this. Send test. Okay, so that does not go to... That didn't go to stream. Oh, I guess this Stream Elements, Live Dock, Emulator, Test to Follow. Okay, so that's what a follow would look like if this Stream Element does its job and notifies me. What did I set my canvas to? I should probably just change that. Okay, so I guess Stream Elements knows how to receive a test.